This week, try to cover, like try to do like one exercise a day. So probably we have done about 7 or 8 since the last week. So we did linking, intonation, and uh, and probably stress, right? So we've done that this week, and in addition to that, as I explained last week, I also um, read or try to read or make an attempt to read the news in Spanish. Okay, so this is BBC News in Spanish. The link to this will be in the description. So the thing about it is that you'll get an understanding of the vocabulary, the words that are being used, and if you don't know um, the meaning of particular word, just Google it. So, for instance, let's take a random example here. Um, Fui antivacunas y me arrepiento. So, let's say if you don't know what's the meaning of arrepiento, right? Then just copy it and search for uh, Google, Spanish to English translation in Google. Um, so once you do that, and if you type in the word, so it means I regret.
Arrepiento.
I regret. So you get the idea, right? Um, so and this week, I try to set myself a goal to learn 20 words in a day. So this is one way, I I I try to use in terms of improving my vocabulary. And the other thing to do is, as discussed last week, there is there is a Spanish comprehension um, practice videos.
Ya
So
veo. Estoy de acuerdo. Necesito esa cobertura, pero no creo necesitar la cobertura para...
this also helps in improving because what I do here is they give you the dialogues in Spanish, and after that they can repeat it. They repeat the conversation with subtitles. So let me show you
los
that.
boletos de avión de mi familia. Así que tomaré este plan con el contrato especial añadido.
¿A qué plan se inscribirá él? Un hombre está eligiendo su plan de seguro de viaje. ¿A qué plan se inscribirá él?
Okay, so here you can see, so he had the subtitles and he also have the meaning. So let's say if you don't know what is inscribirá, right? You could potentially like look it up if you want to. Again, search Spanish to English translation, type in the word inscrib. So it's basically do it sign up enrollment. So that's what you know I've been doing. Doing
Ya veo.
um,
Estoy de acuerdo.
to improve the vocabulary. So as you know more words, you'll come to a point when even if you just listen to something being spoken, you will have an understanding or an idea of what is being said because you know words, like you know most of the words, right? And there might be some instances where like a word might have a different meaning when put into a sentence. Um, so let's say, for instance, tomar. So tomar is a word which in uh, standalone it would mean have, but just typing in here. So tomar means have, but the thing is, there are some scenarios where if you put that word in a sentence, uh, it the meaning is totally different. But the thing is, I mean, those situations are, I mean, it's not very common. So basically, I think, like if you use Google Translate and get a meaning, that should be the meaning 90% of the time. Um, that's what I've been doing, and I will uh, like just going back to YouTube. And the other thing is to also try and um, um, go through like Spanish conversations, like interviews, stuff like that. Um, and So like just randomly I'm clicking on this, and so this is supposed to be a Spanish show on Netflix, and so if you just click randomly,
La piscina. Y digo, y me he dicho, joder, qué chulo soy diciendo que queda muy bien. No, pero que es bonito, no, pero es bonito porque los rodajes que tenemos muchísima confianza entre nosotros. Entonces, en las escenas de sexo, en las escenas de tal, pues hay mucha confianza, mucha comodidad, te permites jugar, conoces a la otra persona, conocemos muy bien a los personajes porque hemos tenido mucho tiempo para practicar, ensayar con ellos y de verdad profundizar. Entonces, cuando hay un clic, para mí como actor, cuando hay un digo,
okay, for me it appeared to be pretty fast, but I could understand a few words. I mean, for instance, persona, person means person, people, right? It's pretty fast, but you'll definitely get a hang of it, right? Because this is how people normally speak Spanish in this pace. So you need to get, I mean, you need to adapt, right, to that pace. And
por decir clic, ¿no? Pero cuando hay un clic con el personaje todo cambia y no hay errores posibles, es todo, estás viviendo en algo, entonces no hay error, es todo bien.
Te acabas sorprendiendo creo que más de lo que te esperas. O sea, para mí yo decía es que yo no me parezco en nada que ver al principio, de hecho me costaba también entender un poco esta parte de no sufrir y al contrario disfrutarlo y con mucha carne jugosa para jugar. Y disfrutaba de verdad decir y estar en Lu y me costó mucho desprenderme de ella y dejarla, por así decirlo, un tiempo. Entonces, tiene toda la razón Miguel, yo creo que...
again, a few words, instead of few words, mucho obviously means much. Entonces, which I believe is then. Um, but I'll look it up, and if it's wrong, I'll put it in the description. But so you get the idea of how it's yeah. I mean, just getting the pace of how people are speaking. Try to make a list of the words. I mean, the new words that you have learned. Make a list. Keep going through them. Keep adding, new words to the list. My goal is to, by the end of the month, reach somewhere around 400 in terms of new words. Right. So far, I'm like 130. So, like I said, I'm trying to learn 20 words a day. So, yeah. So that's what I've been doing. That's my weekly update, And so until then, see you next week.